morning, my little angels. I haven't seen you in a whole weekend. It is Monday, so we went through the weekend, and I don't know if you were busy, but I was busy. You know what I did? Put more Christmas decorations up. Yes, my husband can't take it. He said, Mr. Whitman is like, why do we need all of these things? And I said, because you cannot have too many stockings and too many snowmen and too many Christmas trees in your life. So he has to live with it, right? So here we go. I'm going to take you through the morning meeting. This is super important. We're going to have a very special guest on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. I'm asking, her name is Mrs. Walk, and she is a supervisor, and I'm asking as many of you as you can to get on at 9 o'clock. We're going to do the exact same routine that we always do. We're going to do the songs, and then we're going to do some breathing, and then we're going to do the activity. And it is a fun activity tomorrow, but I want you to come on because I want Mrs. Walk to see how much you guys do while we're on there. Okay, so please try to come on live tomorrow, especially. Today, I always love to see your faces. You know that I do. However, today, it will just be me. So you can come on, and I would love to see you at 9 o'clock and at 11 o'clock. But tomorrow, I absolutely need as many of you on as we could possibly squeeze on at 9 o'clock. Okay? Same routine, same rules. Nothing's going to change. And I'm going to talk to Evelyn and Jaylene about doing a different lesson on at the same time. So we will talk about that. I will talk to you privately about that, but 9 o'clock tomorrow, definitely. 9 o'clock today, we're going to be going over these things. So we are still on trees and animals that live in trees. You have named me birds and squirrels and owls and all kinds of things, right? Somebody said a chipmunk, and we are going to do something this week on a chipmunk. But we're going to stick with this rhyme for this week. I do want you to learn the hand motions though. So there was a little bird goes hop, hop, hop. So we're going to do the hand motions when we get to it. All right, here we go. Good morning, terrific trees. So again, alliteration, terrific trees. Last week, you guys sent me some T words. Wow, so good. You guys are so good. Terrific trees, both start with that T sound. There we go. T is one of those ones where the capital T or the uppercase T looks very similar to the lowercase t, except for it has the crossover down there. It's very similar though, right? Some of the uppercase and lowercase letters look exactly the same, and some of them don't. So this is one that looks very similar. Today is Monday, and I put this exclamation point here because I do want you to know that I am always excited to see you on Monday mornings. So, you know, Sundays are a little hectic, but Monday mornings, I get very excited that we're back in our routine. Here is our rhyme. We're going to go ahead and do it together. I saw a little bird go hop, hop, hop. I told the little bird, won't you stop, stop, stop. I went to the window to say, how do you do? And he wagged his little tail and far away he flew. Your turn, ready? I saw a little bird go hop, hop, hop. I told the little bird to stop, stop, stop. I went to the window to say, how do you do? And he shook his little tail and far away he flew. Your turn. You make sure you do it. Okay, this week. So our lessons for the week are going to be shapes. Yeah, we're going to add one. This one's called a pentagon. A pentagon. So if you got your new magic bags, some of you picked them up, some of you didn't. They're at the school in the office. Mrs. Parker has them right out front. So if you did not pick up your bag, please go to pick up your bag if you possibly can, because it does have Play-Doh mats in it in different shapes. And one of them was this pentagon. my friend Evelyn was going through her bag and she noticed that that one is different. It looks like a house almost, but it has 5 sides. So it's called a pentagon because it has 5 sides. So we did a hexagon and that one had 6 sides. And we did an octagon, which looks like a stop sign, which had 8 sides. But a pentagon has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 corners too. That means it has 5 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagon. All right? This one is a triangle, which you do know. This one is a square. This one is a heart. And this one is a rectangle. Guess what I want you to do before you pop on at 9 o'clock if you possibly can. If not, I would like you to bring either your plastic sleeve or some paper with crayons and a pencil or markers or something for you to write with so that we can make some of these shapes. I'm going to see if you can draw those shapes. Think you can do it? So your Seesaw activities this week, all week, are shape activities. Same thing. Today, actually, we are introducing the pentagon. So your activity on Seesaw is the pentagon. But next week, the rest of this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you will have different shape activities on Seesaw. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 thing that we're going to do this week is we're going to practice a little bit matching the uppercase letters to the lowercase letters. So we haven't done very much of that. We've written most of our letters by now, and we've done some activities on there where we have to write. But this week, your activities on Seesaw are going to be matching the uppercase or capital letters to the lowercase letter. So let's see if we can do these. So these, I know you know, are the letters A, B, C. Now these are the uppercase letters, A, B, C. Let's see if you can figure out which one goes with each. So which lowercase letter over here goes with the uppercase letter that's over here? What do you think? So it is this one. So an uppercase A looks like this, and a lowercase a looks like this. They don't look anything alike, do they? No, that's just the one that you're going to have to use your super smart brain for. Yeah, because that is an uppercase and a lowercase a. Here's the uppercase B. It is the line down with 2 bumps. How about a lowercase b? Is it this one or this one? It is this one. Very good. So this one, a lowercase b looks a little similar, but it only has 1 bump, right? Bumps. Bumps in the B. All right, and here is an uppercase C, and look at that. The lowercase c looks the same, it's just smaller. So sometimes that happens too, right? Like same thing for X. There's an uppercase X, and a lowercase x looks exactly the same, it's just littler. Yeah, so sometimes that happens, but sometimes they don't look anything alike. I don't know, we didn't invent the alphabet. It's just one of those things that we have to learn, right? So those are the activities that you're going to do on Seesaw this week as well, all right? Also on Seesaw is a gross motor board, a new one. It's brand new, so look at it. You know that you need to choose 5 activities by the end of the week. There's supposed to be 1 for each. Go on there, check it off when you do it. Most of you are really good about that. And sometimes I'll give an example. Topanga the one day did 2 or 3 of them in one day. You can do 2 or 3 in one day. I'd like you to be active every day, but at the end of the week, you need to have 5 done. All right, that is also on there. And so last thing I need to talk to you about is you and I were talking about how we could make story and make people participate in story more often, because sometimes a lot of you haven't been getting on at 11, and sometimes you're not watching the stories either. So sometimes the stories get lost because I send you that big long text in the morning, and sometimes they get lost, or sometimes they're on your parents' phone and you're not home, they're not in the same place. So what I decided to do about that was you also said that you like the stories that are the the YouTube stories. You like those. I mean, you love my voice, yes, but you also like those. So to make it so that you get both, I'm going to put one story on Seesaw every day. So this week it's still about trees. One story on Seesaw, and then when you come on, I'm going to read you a different story. They're going to go with the same study. So we're still doing trees. So when you pop on, mine will be about a bird or a tree or squirrels or chipmunks or something. But you'll have one story on Seesaw and one story that you can pop on live and hear. That way you might get two. So if you love storybooks, like Kaylani loves stories, if you love stories, then come on at 11 o'clock and you'll get a different story. So I'm not going to repeat the same story. So it's a little mystery. So we'll see how good you are at problem solving and mystery solving. All right. I will see you at 9 o'clock, and then at 11. Remember, you're going to come and bring some paper and a pencil with you because we're going to do some shape writing. And also I'm going to do a little, let's see if you can make an A, B, and C today. Tomorrow we're going to do some different letters. When you come on, same thing. When you come to morning meeting, I would like you to bring some paper and some writing utensils. I don't really care what it is. You can be your colored pencils, it could be your markers, it can be crayons. I don't care what it is. I just want to be able to see what you're writing. Okay? I will see you in a little bit. I love you.